All right, everyone, here it is. 1974 Polaris PDC 650 Michigan Enduro clone. What a beast. Check this thing out. It's finally done. Spent about 9 months working on this thing. Kind of in between other projects. I'd get back onto this one, work on it some, and I'd have to sit to the side a little bit, work on the son's car, the 86 IROC that we did. Got a lot of videos of that one too. Also did some work on the wife's Blowing 29 project here. But now that this one's done, Trenton's car is done, now we can get back on the wife's car. So first things first, let's crack a tasty treat and have a little victory drink to this. Oh, that is some good stuff there. Well, I think we'll walk around it. I'll show you everything I did. And this is going to be the final video of it. Things turned out real nice. Wait till I pull the hood off. It's going to blow your mind when you see these pipes on here. They look really impressive. You know, before I had them ceramic coated, but now that they're ceramic coated and you take the hood off, it is just jewelry. It is just awesome when you see it. And so we'll just walk around it. I'm going to show you the custom things that I made on it. And I'll show you all the crap I cut off this thing. It's sitting really low. I mean, you can see me standing next to it. I mean, the thing sits so low and it's so comfortable. It just puts you right into the saddle when you get into it. I mean, it's just a perfect ride. I mean, I've ridden it around the yard a couple times. We took it to one show this winter, and I rode it from the trailer into the show area. It just fits you really nice. It's one of the most comfortable sleds I think I've been on. I mean, as far as an older sled, I mean, obviously new ones are way more improved, but I think that's what I did, was take some of the ideas from the newer sleds and incorporate it into this one to make it be more comfortable to ride. And I really like it. The person that I built it for, I think is going to enjoy it also. It's really a comfortable sled to sit on. It looks really small, but you actually have a lot of room when you're on it. You're not just all crunched up into it. So let's just do a little wander around it. I'll show you everything. And I'll just start up here in the front with these ski holds right here. I made them all out of aluminum. You know, and then I polished them out after I was done. I shortened up the skis. I did that in one of my videos too. I showed, you know, that I cut them back, you know, about 4 inches. And here's the look now with the pipes coming out the side of the belly pan. And like I said, at one point in time, I said I had to cut this bumper out a little bit for that pipe to come out. And I think it looks really nice though. You know, it's just the way things had to fit, and I think it looks really sharp. I put 6-inch carbide wear rods on it. I don't know if you can see them down there or not, but 6-inch carbides, they really grab good. The thing steers like it's just completely on rails. It's unreal. I studded the track also. I'll show you down here. You can see some of the studs in the back. I did do a video also on how to stud a cleated track, and that's not a lot of fun doing that. It's a lot of work. But the traction this thing gets is just incredible. For a cleated track, it handles really well. The seat's all custom made. You can see all this stuff down here. This is all that stuff that I went in detail about making these toe holds and stuff in here. And now that they're painted up, they just kind of blend in. You don't really notice it. But to the trained eye, somebody would see it and say, hey, I've never seen that before. So that turned out really nice. Here's all the, looking from the top here. This is that Indy style handlebar setup. It's a little wider, you know, a little bit adjustability to it and stuff, so you can kind of adjust it to your liking. So let me unstrap the hood here and pull the hood off of it. Usually I got Trenton in here helping me do this kind of stuff, but he's out working on something else right now, so I gotta kind of work through this by myself. Look at that. That's what I was talking about right there. You want to dress up an engine, ceramic coat your pipes. This is the last part that I just made this morning, and it's this recoil extension deal right here. See how I moved the recoil up to here? A lot of times they were mounted down there, and you got to pull the hood off to be able to start it. And I didn't want to have to do that. And so I came up with this deal here. It's all stainless, really thick walled tubed stainless tubing that I slowly bent in my mandrel bender. And then I bent up a bracket right here to go on the top of the chain case housing here, and then just welded it all together. So everything's stainless right there. And after I was done welding it, I bead blasted all the scale off everything of the welds, and then I spent probably 45 minutes at the buffer polishing that all out. And this has been the last part I've had to make for, probably 4 months. It's sometimes on them projects you get down to the last thing to do, and you find every reason to be working on something else, and it's just, this literally took me an hour this morning to finish this up. Well, maybe a little over an hour, maybe a couple, but whatever it might be. I had already had the pieces made, and I had them sitting here under the hood, and I just struggled for the longest time to get back onto this thing to finish up something so simple, to make the complete sled a wrap. This thing is done. It's been thoroughly clean. All the gas has been drained out of it, so unfortunately I can't start it in this video because a few months ago I drained all the gas out of the carbs and the fuel lines on the fuel pump, because this is going to be shipping soon, and I just didn't want gas in anything, and I drained the tank, and so can't start it today, but you guys have heard it run in other videos. But I really want to just show in this video the complete finished sled, and there it is. It's done. I think it's going to a great home. I think the owner is going to love it. I wish I could keep it, but unfortunately with my stuff, I build them, I ride them once, and I'm already thinking of the next thing to build. So I wouldn't be able to pay this sled justice by it just ending up onto a shelf, and nobody'd probably see it again, because I'd be building another sled to bring out to show, and and same deal. That one would get showed very little, and I'll move on. And I do that a lot. I build a lot of these things, and I already got plans for the next one I'm going to build, and so I thoroughly enjoy building them. And I don't do the use them as much. So let me show you all the stuff, when I was building this sled that I cut off of it. And I got them all on my disaster of a bench over here. But it's like the back of the tunnel here. These are all the hood, all the fiberglass off the hood. This is all just random stuff that I cut off out of the bulkhead, and just different places, and I added it with new stuff that I made. But what I'm trying to get at here is, when you're custom building your sled, don't be afraid to just cut stuff off. The manufacturer put it on there, but not saying it has to stay. If you want to replace it with something better, that you build yourself. So, and these are all the stingers that were on those pipes, and I'm guessing that the person I bought the engine and pipes from made these ones to fit in the application that he had the engine in, and they didn't nearly fit. They didn't fit close at all for what I was going to do. So those had to go, and I built all new ones. And yeah, so here's like the ski tips, and just a lot of just airbox holders, and I cut a lot of stuff off this thing to clean up this thing, to give it a nice clean, lean, mean look here. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll be getting on to another project here, and that is that right there. I'll be finishing up blowing 29. I could focus all my energy on that one project now, because I think I'm down to one project. So I'm going to try not to start another one until I get that one mostly finished. But I am good about having several going at once. So that's why this one kind of stalled out for a little while, because me and Trenton were kind of in the finishing stages of this thing, and it's summertime, and he really wanted to be able to drive it, and we had a goal by July to have it up and driving, and we met that goal. So so yeah, that one's done, and now Project Whiteout is complete. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you like it, share it, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys.